Looking for classroom furniture that can stand up to the rigors of early childhood education? Let's see how the sense of place furniture holds up to real classroom materials like paint, markers, dough, or food materials. Sense of Place is an intentional and authentic furniture collection that brings together warm, nature-inspired aesthetics and research-based design to create early childhood educational spaces that nurture growth and development. Made of sturdy birch wood, non-porous laminate, and a special UV coating that is both stain and scratch resistant, the Sense of Place collection is made to withstand the rigors of early childhood education. Whether it's an inevitable art accident or a food fail, this furniture can handle it. For this cleanliness test, we will be using mild soap, water, and a soft rag to remove messy materials from our Sense of Place furniture. You want to avoid harsh cleaning chemicals as they could damage the scratch and stain resistant finish. The messy materials we will test include paint, markers, crayons, glue, dough, milk, spaghetti sauce, and jelly. I will be testing our materials on this Sense of Place piece because it includes our wood, our special UV coating, our white laminate, and white paint on the table legs. We all know children's creativity is not always limited to the canvases we want them to use. When an inevitable accident happens during art time, you want to know that the furniture that you've invested in won't be ruined. Let's test it out and see how Sense of Place furniture handles messy art materials. While it is possible to clean dried paint off of our furniture, it will be so much easier if you can clean the paint up quickly while it's still wet. Use a dry paper towel to wipe up the paint first. And then I'll use a damp rag with just a little bit of water and mild soap to clean up any paint staining. And look at that! No stains left. It's important to try and pick up dough as soon as possible after you're done with art. So again, I'm going to use this wet cloth with some water and mild soap just to make sure that I get anything left over from the dough. And look at that, nothing left on the table. If you have glue on your table, again, try to clean it up while it's wet. It will wipe off very easily with a damp cloth. If the glue has dried, you can peel it off and then wipe the surface underneath with that soap and water. Next up is the marker. You will want to use that wet cloth with the soapy water again. And you might want to apply some gentle pressure to get all of the ink off. And look at that, no marker residue left over. Finally, that beloved childhood staple, the crayon. You will want to scrub slightly harder just because wax from the crayons does tend to adhere slightly to most surfaces. But that is nothing that this tough furniture can't handle. And look at how that crayon comes right off. I also want to demonstrate for you how paint can come off of both the white laminate finish and the white paint on the sides of this piece of furniture. So I'm just going to put a little paint right here on the white laminate. Now let's try on the white table leg. And we're going to try our green paint on top of it and see if it stains. And again, it's going to be that water with soap. And we're just going to give it a little bit of a wipe off. And there it comes right off with no staining. And just a little bit of wiping, again with that water and soap, and it comes right off. No stains left behind on that bright white finish. As children learn to use utensils and feed themselves, mealtime spills are just a part of daily life. Let's try milk. So first, we will wipe up the spill with either a clean, dry cloth or just a paper towel. To ensure the mess is fully clean and no sticky milk residue is left behind, we can use our mild soap and water to clean the entire surface of our table. With sense of place, the same bright and clean aesthetic that lends to a calming, sensory-friendly environment for children can be scary for educators when you think about food items such as tomato sauce or jelly being served. Let's see how easily the non-porous finish is to clean. Let's try our tomato sauce. And then we'll try some jelly. Like with our liquid spills, we'll wipe up most of the mess with a dry paper towel or a dry cloth. There's our tomato sauce coming right off. And then I'm going to use that wet cloth with a little mild soap and water to remove potential stains and make sure that no bacteria stay behind. There we go, that's the tomato sauce. See, there is no staining. Next, let's do our jelly. Again, I'm just going to use my dry paper towel to get up most of the bulk of the mess. Then we have that sticky residue, especially with red, you don't want the stain to stay behind. I'm going to wipe that with my damp cloth. And there it is, no staining, nothing left behind. I'm also going to test the jelly on the white laminate and the white paint, just to make sure that there is no staining that will happen. See, even on that bright white, there is still no staining. There you have it. Our Sense of Place furniture collection is not only beautiful, but it is built to handle all classroom messes with ease. The durable wood finish and hardy laminate surfacing repels stains and comes clean with the wipe of a rag or paper towel. Shop the Sense of Place collection now at kaplanco.com because your classroom deserves furniture that works as hard as you do.